right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'll be with y'all in just 1 second. My kiddo is about to get home from school, and I feel like he's going to walk through the door as soon as I start talking. So I'm just waiting for him to come in so I can say hello, and then we will get the show started. Excuse me. I'll reintroduce myself in a minute, but if you can't tell by the thumbnail, this is uh, our ranking of the Punk Rock Bowling 2025's club shows. There are 21 shows, and we're going to talk about them. So I'm very excited. This will be fun. I'm very excited for these club shows. I'm very excited for Punk Rock Bowling. It's about a month away now, and I'm a little nervous because I've never been, so pardon me. Yeah, we will get started here in just a minute. I think I'm just going to have to let him walk in here and interrupt the show if that's what's going to happen, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So, okay. How you doing? Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. Today, we are going to rank the club shows for Punk Rock Bowling 2025. It's about a month away. This is my first time going. I'm incredibly excited. I'm a little nervous, but they gave me a press pass. I should be able to take my gear with me anywhere I want to go. I will hopefully run into some musicians, get a little bit of like backstage-esque type footage. I don't think I'm allowed like backstage, but there's no telling. I got a lot of friends in the industry, so I should be able to get some FaceTime with at least a few cool people. And, I'm not shy about being like, hey, got a minute? Can I film this? And most of the time people are like, I don't care. So I'll hopefully have a lot of stuff for the Patreon members. So, pardon me, I'm coughing a lot today. So we'll see how that all goes. In just a second, I'm going to see if I can get the screen to where I can show you guys the flyer for each show as we talk about them. What's up, Alex Rodriguez? How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? I almost said buddy and bro at the same time. How are you today? But if you are watching this, anybody out there, please thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We're growing. Our 2-year anniversary is this coming Sunday, so 5 days from right now. On April 27th, we hit 2 years. We're almost at 11K. Let's see what. Oh, there's the door. Told you guys he'd be coming in any time. Let's see here. So we're less than 300 subscribers away from 11,000. I don't think we're going to hit it by our 2-year mark, but we're going to get very, very close. If I can get another like 40 or 50 and be below 250 by the time we hit that, I'll be pretty happy about that. I can tell he's coming. Oh, man, I'm having a great day, dude. Thanks for asking. I'm a little behind schedule because my 4-year-old just insisted on playing earlier, and that's what my priority is. So he wanted to play. We played. We went outside, took the dog on a walk. It was good times. There's the big guy. What's up, dude? Here. Come here. Give me a hug. I gave Parker his tablet, so he's good for a little while.
Okay.
All right. I love you. You have a good day?
Yeah.
All right. You going outside or something or what?
Maybe in a minute.
It's like really hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you go outside, just text me and let me know, please.
Okay.
All right. Would you close my door?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program, or actually not even scheduled program, to be honest. This was just something I wanted to do to promote and talk about Punk Rock Bowling, since they were kind enough to give me a press wristband so I can go in there and get footage for all you guys. I'm going to get footage of everything, dude. I'm going to have so much footage. And I've learned a lot since doing the LA Punk Invasion. So I got ideas, I got plans. I got a new camera, a new lens. Dude, check this out. Hold on, guys. Okay. I'm not kidding, dude. I saved up some money. Check out my new camera. Well, the lens is new. The camera is fairly new, but the lens is very new. I bought this lens specifically to take to Vegas with me. So I got a new tripod that's a little taller, a lot more sturdy. I should be able to get really good footage out there. It's going to be awesome, dude. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's see here. Let me pull up sources. I think it would be considered a window capture at this point. Let's see. Let me find out real quick. We'll get these figured out. Okay. That's not window. That's going to be an image, I think. I'm still kind of new to like tech. I'm not a good like tech dude. Desktop. Here we go. All right. There we go. So we got this figured out, at least sort of. Okay, so let's start talking about these shows, though. Okay, so this is my first year going to punk rock bowling. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm excited to go out and have a good time and meet some people, make some new friends, and hopefully, make some like I don't know if business acquaintances is the right word, but that's kind of how I feel by what I'm thinking. People that I can interview in the future, maybe work with on the label. There's no telling, man. There's a lot of stuff you can do when you meet people. What's up, Julie? How are you today? Impromptu live stream. No music involved on this one, but we're going to talk about punk rock bowling and the shows that are involved. So there's 21 club shows. That's a lot, dude. Was it 4 days, like 4.5 days, something like that? So there's like 6-7 shows per day to choose from. You can't be at all of them. You just can't. There's no way to do that. So we're gonna rank these. Hopefully, it'll help you make a choice on where you want to go. If not even by the ranking. Excuse me, not even by the ranking. Just by giving you information on who's playing, maybe it'll help you figure out where you want to go, what your priority list is, etc., etc. So without further ado, let's talk about these shows. At 21 out of 21, the show that I'm probably the least interested in, and it's just because I don't know much about the artists, it would be this Bootsy Collins show. It says it's a record release party. Angelo Moore of Fishbone. I'm not a big Fishbone fan. So this looks like it'll be a lot of funk music. I like funk music. So the only thing is like I wouldn't go because of the people. I would just go because of the music. I like that kind of music, okay? And not a lot. I'm not a big funk guy. It's more of like a 70s funk. I don't like modern, like I really don't care for Fishbone much. I don't really like Red Hot Chili Peppers type stuff. And I'm not saying that that's what this is. I'm not knowledgeable on that subgenre, so I don't, or genre, I guess you'd say. So for that reason, I'm not super interested in this one, but it's okay though. You can still go to one of these shows and have a good time, I would imagine. So at 20, I almost said 22, excuse me, 20, I would put punk rock karaoke at 20 because I don't care about karaoke. I don't like doing it. I don't want to do it. And so the only thing is that if you don't go to karaoke, that you're missing an opportunity at probably seeing some pretty funny stuff. I would imagine everybody remembers, or maybe you don't remember, Aaron Miklo doing punk rock karaoke. Yeah. She didn't know the words. I think it was Wild in the Streets, and she got up there and didn't know the words. So there's an opportunity for some comedy if you go to punk rock karaoke. So for that reason, I would want to go, but it's, again, not high on my priority list. That doesn't mean that it's not good. I'll be honest. Every one of these shows has something really good involved. Like, if you go back and look at the Bootsy Collins, you got dudes from Fishbone going to be there. Come on, bro. How's that not awesome and legendary, right? Punk rock karaoke is going to be. I think there's a lot of like top tier artists that are involved with playing the music on that. I don't know a lot about punk rock karaoke. Again, first time going to punk rock bowling, so you get to see some legends up there playing this music, and then possibly some really funny stuff happening, or just a good time, a good party, right? I like the band the Bronx, but they're not high on my priority list for this year because it's Mariachi El Bronx. I don't know. It's a rankings list. I love the Bronx, but I don't know the Mexican Standoff. Crazy in the Brains, I've heard. La Misa Negra, I don't know. Pinata Protest, I do know a little bit. So it's got like, I'm intrigued. If this was like a weekday show in Houston, I would go out and see this. But being is that it's at Punk Rock Bowling and there's all this other stuff to go down, it's just not something that's one that I'm super invested in. Again, every single show that I'm talking about is pretty fantastic if you want my honest opinion. If I could go to all of these and still catch these shows, I would love to. At number 18, this one I almost put a little lower on the list, but the three that I've already talked about, I really just don't know that I would go to outside of them being local. If they're like Bootsy Collins, I wouldn't go to that in Houston probably. The Punk Rock Karaoke, almost certainly I wouldn't. The Bronx, I would probably go. Now this next show at number 18, I would go see. I just can't. So I can't. But I'm talking about Ceremony, Angel Dust, Speed of Light, Cosmic Joke. I know Cosmic Joke. I don't know Speed of Light. Angel Dust, is that the dudes from Glow On Turnstile? I don't. You know what? Let's find out. Because I carry their records, but I didn't know they were affiliated with that band. Because I've listened to a little bit of it, and it was just kind of like poppy rock music to me. Let's see. Oh, it is Turnstile and Trapped Under Ice. Okay, that makes it a little more interesting. They probably have a fairly large crowd that wants to see them play, I would think. Ceremony, I don't remember what they sound like. I know I've heard them, but you can tell what kind of music I like when I do videos like this because there's bands that are like big bands that I've never really listened to. And Ceremony is another one of those bands. Like, I've heard them. I can't even remember if I liked it. You know what? Ceremony's going on the list for the stream this week. We need to listen to some Ceremony. And maybe some Angel Dust. Why not, dude? Look, I want to learn about some of these bands. If I don't know the music, let's explore it, right? Why not, dude? Why not? We're here to have fun. This is a good time. There's going to be plenty of people that want to see this show. Hell, there's probably people that want to see this way more than the couple that are at the top of my list. Everybody's got their own taste. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, man? Okay. We're going to talk more in detail when we get to some of these higher ones on the list. At number 17. This one, I had a hard time whether I was putting it at 17, 16, 15, or 14. And I'll explain why these are in these, like this middle of the road stuff, it was kind of hard to rank it, honestly. But at number 17, we've got the Lee Fields Show. I really like reggae, rocksteady, and stuff like that, but I'm in the mood for like punk rock. I want to hear fast, angry punk rock music. And yeah, that's my only reason. Otherwise, I mean, if this was a local show, I would be there, no problem. So yeah, don't have much else to say about it other than that, to be honest with you. All these shows are ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. This next one's ridiculous. At 16, we have Chuck Reagan. Now, I'm a huge fan of hot water music, but I don't know Jason Cruz and Hal. I don't know them. Dave Haas, I don't know him. Pet Needs, I don't know them. So I'd only be going to this one for Chuck Reagan, which isn't an issue. I love Chuck Reagan. I would love to go see Chuck Reagan play. One of my favorite shows that I've ever been to was the first run of the Revival Tour. Literally, like one of my top probably 5 shows I've ever been to. They played at Walters on Washington out in Houston. It was a small show, not maybe, 150 people might have been there. It was amazing. It was so... I can remember that show very vividly, which is crazy because I have a terrible memory. But Chuck Reagan would be the only reason I'd be going there. So who's Dave House, Jason Cruz, and Hal, Pet Needs? If y'all know who these guys are, tell me what I'm missing. I want to know what I'm missing because, you know what? These are more artists to write on the list to listen to after I'm done with this because I don't want to play music on this stream and get it claimed or whatever. But I do want to know these artists. I should have done this before I even got here, to be honest with you. But this was just an impromptu video. I was just doing it just to hang out. Jason Cruz and Hal. I like that. I like that he put his like name in there, but added and Hal. I don't know if that is a different band or. Bro, I don't know what I'm talking about. I am terrible at punk rock. Straight up. I talked to Ron Conflict yesterday. What a fantastic conversation that was. That guy's awesome. Shout out Ron Conflict. Shout out Clip 45, Low Class Brats. Final Conflict, of course. All right. At 15, once we pass once we're in the top 10, it's crazy. But I don't know. After about 13, it gets to be like a lot of stuff that I'm gonna miss that I don't want to miss. It sucks. But at 15, we've got the Advert Show. Now you might be thinking why would I put this way up at 15 and not closer to 20 21. But the adverts are pretty decent from what I remember. But Dracula's is a band that I do like a lot. They have members of River. Oh my goodness, dude! The band from Austin. I just reviewed this damn album. This drives me nuts when my brain just doesn't fire on all cylinders. Riverboat Gamblers, good lord, dude, and Rise Against. So Dracula's has members of Riverboat Gamblers and Rise Against, two bands I really. Rise Against I like okay, but Riverboat Gamblers I really enjoy. And I was around in their early days in Austin, so I got to see them at small clubs. It's been a long time since I've seen any of those guys play, really. No, I guess that's not true. I saw Riverboat play at the NoFX last show in Dallas. That was like 6, 7, 8 months ago. They're a really good band. Now we're starting to get into the nitty gritty. At 14, this one's probably going to irritate some folks, but a lot of people would probably assume I was going to rank this one quite a bit higher. But at 14, we have Strung Out. I just don't like Strung Out. The only thing is that the Last Gang I really do like. I like them a lot. And Brenna from Last Gang is a sweetheart of a person, and I really want to see them play. I also like Good Riddance quite a bit, but I don't know Distorted Times. If they're playing this show with those bands, they're probably pretty good, I would think. How do you guys feel about Strung Out? I imagine you like them quite a bit. Most people do. I just can't get into their music, man. I think it's the vocals I don't really care for. But a lot of their stuff just sounds like radio rock, and then they had some newer stuff that sounded kind of new metal-y, and I just, by all means, make the music you want to make. I just didn't care for it. Man, I'm coughing a lot. What the hell, dude? Gotta take that Zyrtec later. At 13, I almost put this one back at like 18, but out of respect for who it is, I put it at 13 because, well, like I said, out of respect for the musician. We got Bob Mould, Johnny Two Bags, Redshift, Darius Koski Trio. I don't know any of those artists, and I'm not a big fan of Bob Mould or Husker Du. So, for that reason, it wouldn't be a show that I was gonna skip some of these other shows to go see. Now, if this was playing in Houston, I would go see it. Why would I not go see that? Why would I not go see that in Houston? Unless it was like $100, which I can't imagine it would be. Strung Out albums are mediocre, but maybe live they could be good. That's honestly probably accurate. I would imagine they're pretty good live. They've got very high energy music. It's not like they just absolutely suck or anything. It's just not music I care about. Same with Husker Du. They don't suck, obviously. Look at all the bands they've influenced. I'm more of a... I like the bands that are a derivative of Husker Du more so than I like the original product. That could change. My opinions and tastes change all the time, so I'm not bashing them anymore. I'm done with all that shit because I don't care about it. Darius Koski is the guitar player for Swingin' Utters. Oh, okay. I recognize the name, but I wasn't sure why. I just assumed I just was wrong. That's cool. They toured last year with the Casualties. I didn't go. Who did? Strung Out? That's an interesting tour. That's a weird tour, actually. Anyways, at number 12, this one hurts. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? Pete, what's up, man? You might be at the Bob Mole show in DC on May 7th. Nice. Dude, get some footage, man. If I could go to that show and not miss other artists that I'm incredibly excited to see, then I would definitely go see that. Also, there's one up in my top 5 that I'm not even going to get to go to because I had to, prioritize other things. It just is what it is, man. What are we going to be? There's 4 nights we're going to be there. Yeah, so there's a couple of them in my top 5 that I'm not going to see. I just realized that. Damn, that sucks. Oh well. It is what it is, man. You got to pick and choose. At number 12, we've got, remember, there's 21 of these shows, dude. It's a long list of great, fantastic. Dude, this lineup of shows is so absurd. How do you really rank these? Because they're all great. All of these shows are great. All of them. They're all fantastic shows. So I'm really, really fortunate to get to go to this. I'm incredibly excited. But at number 12, we've got the Bridge City Centers show with the Coffin Cats, Witch's Ride, and freaking Before Dawn, bro. I want to see Before Dawn so bad. If you're not familiar with Before Dawn, it's members of the Templars, Clip 45 and Madsen, and it's like a death rock band. The reason that I'm so hype on them, besides the fact that it's good music, is because my label put their record out. So I haven't got to see them play live because they're out. They're an LA based band, and I'm out in Houston. So I've seen Clip 45. I saw Clip 45 way back in the day. I think. I'm pretty sure I saw them play with. I think it was a Global Threat. Maybe that was a different show. I think that was a show I missed actually. Dude, my memory is so foggy from back then. I remember like flyers and stuff. I'm like, but did I actually go to that? Bro, your guess is as good as mine. Anyways, Before Dawn's a band that I really, really, really want to see. Obviously, Coffin Cats are great. Bridge City Centers, not a band that I really care about, but they're good. Like, they're objectively really, really good. I wouldn't mind seeing them play live. If this was a Houston show, I'd be there early. Like, I'd be there hanging out. This is a show I'd want to go see, like, in a small club setting for sure. Pete says, I took off from work from May 1st through May 8th just to go to shows. May 1st is Bouncing Souls, H2O, Dave House in Norwalk, Connecticut. Then you're driving to Philly for the Sing Us Home Festival. That's awesome, dude. Have a lot of fun, man. And also, travel safely. That's amazing, dude. I hope you have a great time. Hell yeah, that sounds like an awesome time. At number 11, dude, it's getting crazy right now. At number 11, pardon me. Sing Us Home is Dave Haas, Bouncing Souls, Frank Turner. Whoa. I don't really care for Frank Turner, personally. He's good, I just don't like his music. He's got some songs that I like, but like overall, I wouldn't go like freak out to go see Frank Turner. Bouncing Souls, I love Bouncing Souls. All right. At number 11, we've got Fugitive, Clit 45, Damage, and Total Massacre. Oh, also Since We Were Kids. Now, Since We Were Kids, Total Massacre, I don't know. I kind of want to hear those bands, though. I want to hear Total Massacre. I like that name. But Damnage, God, I'm so tired. I can't even read. I'm looking right at it, and I'm reading whatever. Yes, tomorrow we're going to have new Bouncing Souls, new Teenage Bottle Rocket, and another band that I just discovered. So tomorrow's live stream is going to be awesome. I might do another one tonight. Yeah, I haven't listened to the single yet, so we'll see how that works. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm trying to listen to it with you guys first. Anyways, Damage, I think I've heard before. But Clip 45, obviously, I love those guys. Fugitive is basically Power Trip without Riley. So it's if you like Power Trip, you probably like Fugitive. But Clip 45 and Fugitive is an odd pairing, which I thought was cool. I kind of want to go see it. I just, there's what you have as much time as you've got. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see here. I'm going to have to listen to a bunch of these bands that I'm not familiar with. There's a video of the new Soul single. Oh, there's a video too? I'll play the video tomorrow. I love that band. Dude, the Bouncing Souls are so good. I'm also going to do a live stream on the top 10 bands that I want to see at Punk Rock Bowling. And I'll probably do that one tomorrow afternoon. So we'll talk about the individual bands that I want to see. Okay, number 10. This one's kind of painful to not get to go see this one. This one hurts. This one is Linville Golding specials with the Agrolites. That's insane. And I love the Agrolites. The Toasters, Mephistopheles, I don't really care about, but Calamatics are awesome, and the Kilograms are awesome. Calamatics are great. This is a ridiculous ska show. Like, this is awesome. 28th time seeing the Bouncing Souls. I haven't seen them that many times. I've seen them probably 10 times. I love that band. 10 times, and I live in Houston, bro. Think about that. Do that math. I don't live anywhere near the East Coast, bro. But I would love to see them playing a tribute to the freaking specials. Are you kidding me? With the Agrolites backing them up? Dude, what are we doing? The Toasters are so good. Calamatics are pretty great, man. I like that band a lot. Kilograms, I remember them name fondly. I think I like them too. Mephistopheles, just not really my jam. But fantastic lineup, dude. Killer show. All right, now we're into the real nitty gritty because we're at number 9. Number 9 is another one that really hurts because I'm not going to get to go see this show. The new The new Bomb Turks with the Baboon Show, Civic from Australia, Grom, Fallon, and the P200. I don't know that group. I don't know the Baboon Show, but they're from Sweden. Civic is pretty good. If this had a better like undercard, essentially, if it wasn't just the new Bomb Turks I was going to see, I would have put this one on my list. But man, I want to see the new Bomb Turks really, really bad. Great ska show on Long Island on June 17th. Fishbone, Suicide Machines, Less Than Jake. Yeah, that tour is coming through Texas, I think, or something close to that. I know it's Suicide Machines, Less Than Jake. I'm not sure if Fishbone's on that show or not. Damn, bro, you're going out to a lot of shows, Pete. Pete Fasulo, if y'all know that guy, he's out there partying, going to hella shows. But New Bomb Turks is a band that I really, really, really want to see. I don't think I've ever seen them play. But, you know, I'm not going to get to go. At number 8, this one really hurts, but there's a reason that I'm not going to this one, and I'll explain it in 1 second. At number 8, we've got the Teenage Bottle Rocket Show with Broadway Calls, Make War, Public Serpents, Dylan Disaster, and the freaking Revelry. I was so pissed off when I realized that that they were on that show, because who am I seeing on Friday? Look, I was okay not seeing Teenage Bottle Rocket because I've seen them a ton of times. But Dylan Disaster and Revelry are friends of mine. I also helped put out their record. So there's a lot of my label at Punk Rock Bowling this year, and it makes me so happy, dude. Like, I'm not doing anything except label stuff. Like, it's cool that people that I love are playing this festival. I'm so proud of all these people and happy for them. But freaking Dylan Disaster, dude. Are you serious? Let me figure out who I'm seeing on Friday. I might be able to squeeze in Dylan's set and then run to wherever I'm going. Freaking Dylan Disaster. They're so good live, dude. They're a great band. If you haven't listened to Dylan Disaster and Revelry, they have an album called All Roads. I tell you what. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. All right, so as I said a minute ago, this is on my label, right? I'm gonna, you know what? Just to celebrate this, I'm gonna put this on my Bandcamp on like significant sale. I think I'm gonna put these up there for like $14 a piece, and I'm gonna give one away. I'm gonna give one away because they're the homies. I'm gonna give away a Before Dawn record too. Fuck it, let's do it. All right. 31 Records, Punk Rock Review, Punk Rock Bowling. It's all one big family, right? These just came out. These just came out like about a month ago. This came out last year in like the fall. Incredibly good music, right? Before Dawn is like death rock stuff for fans of like Christian Death, Bauhaus, stuff like that. Susie and the Banshees. Okay, if you like that, you might like this. And then Dylan Disaster and Revelry, if you like stuff like Gaslight Anthem, what's that other band that I really liked a lot? They had Living in the Fallout was their album title. Fuck. It's like rock and roll, like Americana punk rock. It's really, 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 really good. Fantastic sing-along stuff. But Gaslight Anthem is the band that I always think of. Bouncing Souls, if you like the Bouncing Souls, you'll probably like Dylan Disaster because Pete did the engineering for that record. So, yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna make a post. Let's see, how can I do this? How can I give these away? Give me some ideas, guys. How do we give these away? Who wants? Fuck it, let's just do it here on the stream since you guys are hanging out with me. There's 15 of you guys. Who wants the Before Dawn record? Let me know. If anybody wants it, as long as you're in the U.S., man, I can ship it for free. But, and who would want to check out that Dylan Disaster and the Revelry record? Pete, you want that Dylan Disaster record? You're out here commenting a bunch. You're all up in the chat. Alex, you were first. You want one of them? Let me know. 61, still rocking and rolling. That's badass. Nina said, I do. You were first to speak up. Nina, you got it. You in the U.S., email me. You got the Before Dawn record. Nina Louise, right? Email me. It's thepunkrockreview@gmail.com. Christmas13. You can have the Dylan Disaster record if you want it. Just email me, guys. Christmas13 and Nina Louise. Oh, that's what's up. You're a CD guy. I love CDs, bro. I'm putting out a CD. It comes out in like 2 weeks. Let's go. What's up, Rusty? How you doing, bro? What's up, dude? Nina gets the Before Dawn. See, we're celebrating punk rock bowling, dude. Yeah, you want it? Shoot me an email address, dude. And they both have like pressing cards and stuff, so I'll play them on the stream tomorrow night, Joel. I'm not playing any music on this stream because it'll get copyright claimed. But I play them on the channel all the time. Come over on the dude. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here, dude. I'm really happy, dude. I love doing this stuff. I love helping people out. I love spreading the word and getting punk rock in people's hands. So I'm really excited that you guys were able to grab those. But Joel, if you want to hear those bands, come on the stream tomorrow night. I do live streams every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday night. Sometimes more than that, but every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday if I'm not out of town, which is rare. So I'm always here Sunday night, Wednesday night, Friday night, and I play those bands all the time. But if you want, after I'm done with this, maybe I'll do like a little impromptu live stream with some music. So let's get this wrapped up, and then I'll jump back on with some music. How do you guys think about that? Maybe we'll preview some of these bands that we're talking about right now. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll do like a 1 hour stream after this with music involved of punk rock bowling stuff. So let's get back to it. No. Go to the hold on here. Sorry, is my email address not updated in the thing? I'm so sorry, guys. There you go. Dude, that Dylan Disaster record is fucking awesome, dude. So good, dude. This Sunday is going to be epic. Dude, Rusty has got a really valid point. Sunday night is our 2-year anniversary. I'm going to do like a 4, 5, or 6 hour stream. I'm going to do at least 4 hours, but it might be more than that. If I can get food involved, my wife can make me something to eat while I'm doing it. Far From Finished is exactly the band I was thinking of. Thank you, JJ. Dylan Disaster is like a combination of Gaslight Anthem, Far From Finished, and The Bouncing Souls. If you like that kind of stuff, you'll like Dylan Disaster. That album is so good, dude. Listen to the song Shotgun. Listen to that song. The whole album's fucking good, man. We spent a lot of money and time on that. I spent a lot of money. They spent a lot of time. But yeah, we'll knock this out here in a second, and I'll jump on and do a little bit of music for the bands on this list. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, though. At number 7, here's one that was a little painful, but I had seen them fairly recently, so it wasn't super crazy. But at number 7, we got Adolescence with the Stitches, the Drowns, the Mainliners. Really, really, really good lineup. You love the 59 Sound, says Christmas. Oh, dude. Look, the 59 Sound is probably a top 10 record all time for me. I would say if you like that and you don't like this, I would really love an explanation as to why. Not like in an argumentative way, just curious. Like, well, how could you like that, not like this? So I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. We're going to listen to some music. I'll play some Dylan Disaster. I'll play some Before Dawn. I'll play some stuff on 31 Records. We got Static Friction coming. We got a Bullshit Detector CD coming in a couple of weeks. We've got I've got 17 releases in the last 2 years. I got a Generation Exit and Mark Lind and the Unloved split 12-inch on the way on clear electric blue with white opaque splatter. It's going to be so badass, dude. But the Adolescents I've seen recently, the Stitches are great, but the Drowns I saw a few weeks ago and the Mainliners, like, I just couldn't make this one make sense. But a really good show on Saturday. If you're going to be out there and you haven't got tickets yet, go see the Adolescents play. This is going to be a really good show. Then at number 6, we've got the Stitches are awesome. You like them better than the Adolescents? I mean, whatever. People like what they like. At number 6, we've got a show that I will be at. I will be at this show. Hot Water Music, H2O, Nothington, and the Jackknives. Now, I don't know the Jackknives, but I'm gonna. We gotta check them out too. I'm going to this one 100% for Nothington. That band is one of my favorite bands, period. I also love Hot Water Music, but Nothington's like one of those bands that I felt like I was the guy that knew them and nobody else really did. I know they're bigger than that, but like not a lot of my people listen to Nothington. But to go to this show, watch the Jackknives play, maybe film a couple songs on my phone or something, set up and film Nothington, probably film at least some at H2O, and then film Hot Water Music. Dude, I'm gonna have to get at least a couple more memory cards. I'm bringing 5 extra batteries. Bro. I can't wait for this, dude. I cannot wait for this, dude. I'm so pumped, dude. I cannot wait. I can't wait to bring you guys back just tons and tons of footage, interviews with people, like just POV shit, like little vlog videos. I'm gonna post stuff every day that I'm out there. Oh man, I'm trying to get better at vlogging. I'm not very good at it yet, but we'll get there, man. I'm working hard. Oh, if you're interested in helping out the channel a little bit and you want to check out our Patreon, we have an exclusive Discord. We've got exclusive videos now that I'm working like diligently on, behind the scenes footage stuff, like little like vlog videos at shows. I'm fixing to put up one with Dick Lucas. It was a really embarrassing one because I just fumbled it. That's why it's not up yet. But stuff like that will be exclusive to Patreon, but you also get input on the channel, of course. And then I'm working on a new thank you screen roll for my Patreon members because it's necessary and I really appreciate it. So if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. If not, no worries. My web store is also a place you can support the channel because my label stuff is on there and stuff from my shop that I own. I own a little record store in Houston if you're not familiar with that. All right. I hate that I have to do all that, but it's kind of like if I don't, people won't know that it's available. At number 5, let's see. This is a show that I won't be able to go see. But Jordan from the channel, I'm giving her my ticket to this because she's a homie that supported me for quite some time, and I really appreciate it. I just want to make sure she can go have a good time. But this is Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad performing Do or Die in its entirety with the Briggs and the Attack. Oh, I can't believe I gotta miss this, dude. I can't fucking believe it, dude. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Saturday, but you'll see why in just a minute. The Saturday show that I'm going to is a little higher on my rankings list for a very specific reason. H2O is touring with Bouncing Souls right now. That's a ridiculous tour. Ridiculous. But dude, Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad doing Do or Die. I got to go see that very first one they did and filmed it. I feel very fortunate to have been able to do that. And then I had Mike McColgan on the show. Just a gem of a human being. Joel says, I've been to the shop. Love it. Bought a few CDs and some shirts. Let's go. Bro, thank you for showing up and showing out and then, supporting with your hard-earned money. I appreciate that. The Briggs is another band that I haven't seen in a long time that I really, really like. Shout out Joey Briggs for being another beautiful human being, dude. Just a great person. At number 4, the only other show that I won't get to see this weekend that I desperately wanted to is this one. At number 4, dude, the top 3 are killer, bro. Number 4, we got 7 Seconds with Negative Approach, Stalag 13, The Effigies, and Incendiary Device. Look, The Effigies, they're pretty good. I like them okay. Incendiary Device, I like them okay. Stalag 13 is a really good band. Negative Approach, it's Negative Approach. I shouldn't have to say anything else. And 7 Seconds, like, I want to see this show so bad, dude. I'm genuinely sad that I don't get to see this one. This one also is on Friday. There's a lot of shit happening on Friday that I'm not going to get to see, man. Damn. What do y'all think about this show, dude? This lineup's bananas, dude. It's bonkers ass shit right here. But we've got 3 more that are even more bonkers. So, at number 3, we've got The Return of the Street Dogs. Are you kidding me? Dude, they're playing with the fucking Briefs in Baton Arme? Are you kidding me? First off, I just saw Baton Arme in Los Angeles. I think twice. No, once. No, twice. I can't remember. I think twice. That dude is a fantastic frontman. He is awesome. Fun to watch. And I see all the little dudes in the comments talking, dude, fucking skinhead band with those skinheads. Stop it, bro. It's just music, man. You like it or you don't. The Briefs, one of those bands that I fucking love, dude. I love the Briefs. Love that band. And then it's the Street Dogs. I haven't seen them play in ages, and my old drummer played with them for a while. I'm friends with Johnny. I've gotten to know Mike over the last 6, 7, 8 months. But that's a family band, dude. I used to live 2 houses away from Toby. You know that song, Toby's Got a Drinking Problem? Well, that was my neighbor. I mean, this is family. So Street Dogs playing, gotta go see that. There is no reason for me to miss that. At number 2, this is the reason that I can't see a bunch of the stuff that I wanted to go see. We're going to talk about Dillinger 4, Swingin' Utters, Dead to Me, with Billy Liar and 1876 on Friday. You know what? I don't really care about 1876 or Billy Liar. I'm going to go see Dylan play first, and then I'll go see Dead to Me, Swingin' Utters, and Dillinger 4. I've never seen Dillinger 4, and I never got to see Dead to Me. I've seen Swingin' Utters a few times, but this is probably my favorite lineup of the whole entire weekend. This one. This is the one. When I saw this, I was like, ah! I freaked out. Like, all these club shows are amazing. But this right here, bro, absolutely ridiculous. Dude, check this shit out, dude. Dillinger 4, Swingin' Utters, and Dead to Me. Like, so do y'all know why I want to see this so bad? Dude, Swingin' Utters and Dead to Me. Jack Dalrymple, I'm like his biggest stan, bro. That is my favorite. Rancid and then Woman in Army is like right below that. And it really isn't below it at all. They just don't have as much music. I want to see if he plays with Dead to Me, and I know he's playing with Swingin' Utters. I want to see if I can get to talk to him for a minute and just be like, yo, would you please do my fucking show? I'm a dork and I love your music. And he'll probably be like, nah, I don't got time for that shit. But I'm going to try. Jack, if you're seeing this, hey, how you doing? I really want to have you on the show. Like, I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited, dude. Whoa, last time you saw, okay, Chris Mess 13 says, last time I saw the Street Dogs, it was with Coxbar on an aircraft carrier. What? That's crazy. Dude, that just blew my mind. But the most hyped that I am for the entire weekend is the number one. The number one. The surprise guests, of course. Who I don't know who they're going to be, but I think it's going to be a great show. I bet they're not going to, let us down with this. It's Collapse, Barstool Preachers. They're pretty good. And a surprise guest. It's obviously Coxbar, but like to see Coxbar in a club setting, I've never seen them play. So the whole reason I even wanted to go to Punk Rock Bowling is to see Coxbar. I was like, I have to see them. Whether I get to film it or not, have to see them play one time. And I get to go and film this shit. Are you kidding me? Dude, filming these shows is just... So, like, the feeling that people get when they get to go and, like, mosh and jump off stages and stuff, that's the feeling that I get when I get to film this stuff. I love doing that. I go back and rewatch them sometimes. Like, I don't film it just to film it and to be cool. I do it so I can bring back footage to people that don't get to go to these shows. Like, as an example, I'll use Rusty. I don't think he's going to get to go to this fest, right? So maybe he'll get to watch this stuff on my channel. And now that I've got the time and the money, I get to get a good camera, and then my equipment is just getting better and better and better. I record all the audio on a Zoom H1, which doesn't look like much. This little thing's awesome. Oh, the singer's son is the singer of Barstool Preachers? I did not know that. Oh, that's cool. Huh, I'm glad I didn't talk shit, because I like him okay. That's cool, I didn't know that. Jeffrey says, what the fuck's going on with Dead to Me? New album was supposed to be out a decade ago. Oh, I have no clue. Yeah, dude, that band was really good back in the day. But I get to take my new camera and do all this stuff. Like, I'm so honored, man. I know it's nothing special to a lot of people. Pirate Press. Wait, what? What are you saying? Pirate Press any show? I don't know what you mean. Anyways, yeah, dude. So that's basically how I rank all these shows. Let's go through it one more time, real quick. So at 21, we've got the Bootsy Collins show. I just don't have any need to go see this. Not something I'm really interested in. Not to be rude or anything. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but. And then at 20, we've got Punk Rock Karaoke. Again, something I'm just not interested in. At 19, we've got Mariachi El Bronx, which I would go see if it was local, but I'm not going to skip out on some of the other shows to go see that. Pirates Press anniversary show was on an aircraft carrier. Oh, that's cool. Oh, is that what you're talking? Oh, is that what you meant? Pirate Press anniversary show. Got you. I just misunderstood because I don't know how to read. Then we have at number 18, we have Ceremony with Angel Dust. Just not really my jam. Number 17, Lee Fields. I just think I'd rather go see a punk show than a reggae show at this point, unless it's the next one that we're talking about. At 16, we've got Chuck Reagan playing with Dave Haas, Jason Cruz, and Hal Petneeds. Just I'm not gonna go see Chuck Reagan over these other bands. There's a few of these shows where they have like the headliners, the one I want to see, and nobody else, but not many. Most of them are just killer lineups. Oh yeah, this is all business expenses. It doesn't really matter because if you write it all off, it'll look like you're not making any money, and then you can't get a house or a car. So it's really a puzzle you got to figure out. But yeah, it is absolutely all business expenses. My new lens was a business expense, but the thing is, you still have to come up with the money to do it. So it's still expensive to travel, expensive to get gear, but I can write it off at the end of the year and not pay as much in taxes if I, don't want to make as much money throughout the year and then I can't get it. It's a racket, dude. I'm just gonna be poor anyway, so I'm just gonna not write this shit off because I need to buy a house for my wife. But at number 15, we've got the Adverts, Dracula's, who I really want to see, Fan Club, Nico Bones. Then at 14, we got Strung Out. I don't like Strung Out, but I do like Good Riddance and Last Gang, and I really wanted to see them play, but it just wasn't in the cards for me at this point in time. At 13, Bob Mould. I don't like Husker Du, so I don't care about watching this show. Then at 12, we have Bridge City Sinners, Coffin Cats, but Before Dawn, a label band of mine. I really want to see them. I'm probably not going to be able to get to do it. Let's see. This one's on Saturday. Who am I seeing on Saturday? I can't remember. I'll figure that out in a minute. But at 11, we have Fugitive and Clip 45. Shout out to Dave 45 for doing Before Dawn and Clip 45. What an awesome, awesome night. Fugitives, all the band members of Power Trip with a different singer. Then we've got, at 10, we've got, I hope I'm saying it right, Linville Golding, who's from the Specials with the Agrolites backing him, the Toasters, the Kilograms, and Calamatics. Really, really, really good show. Very, very good show if you're going to go see some ska stuff. Number 9, New Bomb Turks. I just don't want to see them over some of the other bands that I'm going to go see. That's a really good band, though. I love the New Bomb Turks. At number 8, Teenage Bottle Rocket, Broadway Calls, Make War, Public Serpents, and Dylan Disaster and The Revelry. I think I'll be able to get to go see Dylan. I'm so excited, dude. But Teenage Bottle Rocket is an amazing band. They got a new song out as well. Andy, what's up, dude? He says, that Pirates Press anniversary show was nuts. The Drowns flew in from Japan 2 days before and drove straight to San Francisco from Seattle to play that one. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. Oh, shit. What's up, G? You want to come on and do the show and hang out and talk about some of your shows and stuff? Hit me up. I'll hit you up on Instagram. Is your Instagram, who runs it? Is it you? Wait, what? Did you know the singer of the Calamatics used to do porn? No, I did not. The girl? Isn't that a young lady singing? Hold on. No. Is that how Tim discovered her? I'm kidding. But, really? Sheesh, man, she is incredibly attractive. That's wild. Okay, whatever. At number 7, Adolescent Stitches the Drowns. What's up? That's a fucking great show. If I hadn't seen the Drowns incredibly recently, I probably would have made this one a bigger priority. What? That's crazy. At number 6, we've got Hot Water Music, Nothington, H2O, Jack the Knives. The Jack Knives, good grief. This is one that I'm incredibly excited for. Nothington is one of those bands that I saw. You know what? Did I say that I'd never seen them earlier? I realized just now that I did see them. I saw them play with the band that they also were part of, the one with the girl singer. Tsunami Bomb. I'm pretty sure that members of Tsunami Bomb formed Nothington, and that's who I saw Nothington play with. They opened up for Tsunami Bomb, but that was like 2003. I mean, I don't know if it's that old, but it was a long time ago. It might have been somewhere around that era. Then we have Mike McColgan and the Bomb Squad at number 5, doing Do or Die in its entirety. The Briggs, The Attack. That's a ridiculous show. Number 4, an even more ridiculous show. 7 Seconds, Negative Approach, The Effigy, Stalag 13, Incendiary Device. Ridiculous, dude. Absolutely absurd. At 3, we've got the return of the Street Dogs with The Briefs, Baton Armée. Insane show. These are ridiculous lineups, dude. I'm so excited right now. I'm pumped, dude. But at number 2, we've got my favorite show of the whole weekend, Dillinger 4, Swinging Utters, Dead to Me, Billy Liar, and 1876. But I'm probably going to skip the first 2 bands and go hang out with Dylan. That shit is crazy. Her name was Skin Diamond, huh? You're blowing my fucking mind right now. That's crazy. The stitches should have been on this one, or on the briefs. Oh yeah, that would have been awesome actually. What's up, Darren? How you doing, buddy? And then obviously the most important show of the weekend for most people is going to be the surprise guest show, because we all know who it is. It is going to be Leftover Crack with Barstool Preachers and Collapse. Obviously not. It's going to be Coxbar with Barstool Preachers. Knowing that that's his son, that's going to be emotional for them, I would imagine. I'm so excited for that. All right, let me go take a pee break, and then we are going to jump back on here in a minute and listen to some of these bands and just celebrate punk rock bowling. It's coming up real soon. I'm very excited. So give me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to go take a leak real quick, grab something to drink, and then come log back on, okay? Thank you guys so much for your time. I'm so excited. What are the shows that you want to see the most? Oh, also, Chris Mess and Nina, email me and I'll get you those records in the mail tomorrow. I've got a bunch of crap I need to ship out, man. I got stuff I was giving away I need to ship out. I haven't done it yet. I'm being lazy. My days are so packed full of stuff I forget. I feel pretty bad, honestly. But anyways, give me those emails. Give me your address. I'll send those records out tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for supporting the channel. I hope you enjoy the records. Darren, always good to hear from you, brother. Andy, if you want to do the show, let me know. I would love to talk to you. It's funny, dude. I'll be talking to somebody on here and not even realize who I'm speaking with, because I'm only looking at a screen name, and I just don't put 2 and 2 together. But oh, absolutely, I'm glad to be able to give a record to you. That's awesome. I'm just stoked that you're stoked, man. That's all I care about. Our label's doing pretty good right now, so I'm in a position where I can do a couple promo things. You know, it's pretty cool, man.